Okay. Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, in this occasion, I want to present about my best projects in IDM. And before that, I want to introduce myself. So, my name is Muhammad Zafira. I'm from Kuala. And also, I want to do the opening first. So firstly, let's all pray and thanks to our Lord Allah Subhanahu wa Taala that has given us mercies and blessings, so that we can attend and gather in this place in good condition and also happy situation. And secondly, we praise and donation always be given into our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Because of them, he will bring us from the darkness to the lightness, and also bring us to the city of Islam. So, without further ado, let's just continue for the best projects. Okay, so these are the list of projects that I think is the best, and so there are three categories from 7th grade, 8th grade, and 9th grade, and in each grade there are different projects and also different software that I use. In 7th grade I use Scratch, in 8th grade I use Figma, and in 9th grade I use Figma, Flutter. So in 7th grade, my best project is Defender, which I made in Scratch, and 8th grade is Awal Lebaran in Figma, it's a design, and Vitaqwa is an application that I made in Flutter. And okay. So first in 7th grade, and the software I use is Scratch, which is a basic programming language, and it's also made for kids and teens, so they can learn about programming from the basic. So in 7th grade, my best project is Defender that I made in Scratch, just like I said before. So what is Defender? Defender is a game that I made in Scratch, where you will be a tank and your task or mission is to defend your base from enemies, and you can also find and use power-ups to upgrade your tank or transform or get a power-up. And after you get the power-up, it will be more easy to defeat the boss and also win the game. So why I think it's the best project in 7th grade, because this is the project that I was really into, and it took me like days to finish the project, maybe like 1 week, and it also has the most nodes from other games. So this has the most nodes. And also, this is the most creative game that I have ever made in Scratch, where the tank can transform and it has animations, unlike any other other games that is kind of plain and doesn't have any animation. This game is a bit more creative for me, and also I'm proud to finish the game. And next is my best project in 8th grade, and in this grade I use Figma as my main software. I learned Figma in this grade, and a bit explanation to Figma. So Figma is a designing app or software where you can design many things like events or poster, like Instagram post or A4 post. For paper post, or maybe you can make a presentation here, but I don't use Figma to create presentations like so. Next, so I made Amplop Lebaran, and I think it's my best project. So Amplop Lebaran is one of the projects in Android, and maybe the idea of this is because usually kit outfitter envelopes or THR is real like plain paper, and I think, or maybe I think it's boring, and that's why we try to make it more interesting by designing by putting our design on the paper using of course Figma. And why I think is my best project in Android. Well, like earlier, same as the Defender game, I really put my work into this design, and um, I think uh, it's the most it's one of my best designs yet in IDN, and and this is the one of my only designs that I only use vectors in it and doesn't use any elements from other or elements from taken from other source of elements. So this is all of my it's all from my creativity and also my pattern editing skills, and that's why I think it's one of my best projects. Thanks. Now here is my best project in Android. And in Android I use Flutter for Island Flutter. So in Android, which I learned Flutter, and my best project is VitaFlutter. So VitaFlutter is an application in Android that has many features such as DUAS, Zikir, and short schedule that is automatic, and kajian videos in one app by using Flutter. So this app is very reliable for Muslims, especially if they need time management or they want easy access to DUAS or Zikir or maybe kajian videos. If they couldn't have the time to go to kajian, then they can just watch the video inside this app. And why I think this app is, this project is the best project, my best project in Android is, well, because it's the hardest project to make. Even I need the help of my teacher to make it, and I can do it myself. But after I finish this project, it's very a relief for me, and I think it's I think it's one of the best projects that I have made so now. And because this project also can also be put inside maybe restore if I want to. That makes this project really cool, and I think it's one of my best projects. So, well, maybe that's all for the best projects that I have made. And I think that's all from me. If there is anything wrong, then it came from Shaitan or from me. And if there's anything good, then it came from Allah. And thank you for seeing all my journey from 7th grade to 9th grade, and also seeing my best projects throughout the 3 years of AEM. And maybe that's all. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Oke, bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today I'm with my student. That is Kuka. What class are you, Kuka?
I am 9A,
Okay, 9A. So what will we do today?
and we will do an interview.
So interview is one of the final project, guys. So we will do the casual interview, and I hope you can easily answer, and I hope also you can answer it in detail, yeah, Skuka. So I will have you some point of the question. Let's go to the first point, that is about yourself. So could you tell me about yourself? Starting with the introduction and then following with telling your skill, also your weakness. Okay, you can start it now, Skuka.
Okay, so my name is Kuka Zafiro. You can call me Kuka, and I am currently 14 years old and 15 next year in February. And my skill is currently good at designing, and later on I want to learn about programming and also networking if I can. And maybe that's all.
Okay, skill, maybe telling your
Skill.
skill.
Like I have skills
Yeah.
in designing, especially in Figma and also Canva.
Okay.
Uh, and that's for the informatics or IT in computer. And in sport, maybe I play basketball, and pretty good at it, I guess. And I also play football and badminton sometimes. And I also learn little of programming using Visual Studio Code, and have some basic skills. But mainly for programming, I have more skills in Scratch because it's the easiest programming language. And well, maybe that's
Okay, maybe just about the weakness. Could you tell also?
so. My weaknesses is maybe hard to focus
Oh,
on something. Maybe if I have a project to do, I only focus on it and finish it in just one sit. Uh, so I easily got distracted by things that I shouldn't do before I complete my projects or tasks, and maybe that's my main weaknesses.
okay. So from your weakness, so do you have the way to solve it, Skuka?
My way to solve it is probably by closing all the distractions away and trying to not open it again, and also uh, maybe give a reward for myself later if I can complete my project, so I am motivated to complete it. uh, and
And also, what motivates you most?
sometimes maybe giving myself a little reward after completing my project or task. And the reward can be uh, a variety of rewards, like maybe buying myself food or in the canteen, or maybe just opening YouTube or playing for some minutes, like maybe 30 minutes, and then continue to do my other tasks like that. And that really helps me a lot to get away from distractions and also get motivated to complete my tasks.
Okay, great. So let's go to the next point, Skuka. It's still about yourself. And what is your skill before coming to Eden?
So before I go to IDN, actually I don't have a really strong skill, uh, because I only learn like the basic uh, what subject, that the basic one, like
mathematics and etc. So before I came to IDN, I never had some strong skill that I can use for later on work, or that I can use for my portfolio and others. So maybe that's why I choose IDN, because it can train your skills, and also gives you more skills on other important subjects that other schools doesn't teach, like
Okay.
IT.
As you said before, that you say that EDM will improve yourself more, yeah. Okay. So for the next point, I would like to I would like to ask your opinion about the point that the point is, what is your opinion about EDM material and subject? It is worth it for every students and also the basic learner. Okay, you can start giving your opinion.
Okay, so IDN subjects is actually worth it, but not for all students, because in IDN the subject is submitted by projects, and the students must complete it by himself. So it depends on the student. If the student is uh, really disciplined and also a hard worker, then he will uh, get the what's it, the subject will be very worth it, because uh, he learned it, and maybe not get distracted, unlike other students that maybe is not very disciplined, so they easily get distracted and doesn't get the subject very well. So that's why, in order to get the subject and understand it, you must be focused and also not get distracted, and also be disciplined to complete all the projects until it's finished.
Okay, good. So after spending around 3 years here, right?
Yeah.
What have you already made? Since you were 7 to 9 grade,
Oh,
I mean the project. Yeah,
okay.
that have you
So what I've made is in seventh grade, first maybe scratch course, like I learned basic of codings and programmings for that I know the basics before I go to a more advanced one, like Visual Studio Code or Flutter and others, and it's a very useful knowledge for me, so that I can understand it, understand the basics before going to a more higher level of programming. And in seventh grade, I also learned English, the basic one, like pronouns, verbs, and so vocabs, and that's also very useful for me, so I can use my English skills later in for maybe international work or something. And in eighth grade, I learned the subject is specialized in designing, so I learned um, to use applications like Figma, and also Canva, and it's also very useful, especially for people that is really artistic, or really like designing, or maybe drawing. Yeah, that's for 8th grade. And also 9th grade, um, I learned mm, the advanced level of programming, like Flutter and also Visual Studio Code. And well, maybe that's Oh,
Okay. Probably it was the last point that I want to ask you, Skuka. So we will end our interview section today. So the last we say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
so okay. Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, so in this occasion, yeah, I forgot to introduce myself. So my name is Fuka Zafiro. You can call me Fuka. And in this video, I want to tell you more, or if you don't know anything about Turkey and why it's one of the countries that I want to visit before I die. Okay, so Turkey is a country located in the crossroads of Asia and Europe, like in the middle of it, and the capital city is Ankara, though Istanbul is the largest and the most famous city there. And Turkey has a population about 85 million people, and the official language is Turkish. And also, the country is known for its rich history, diverse culture, and its delicious cuisine. So the geography of Turkey is it has the country borders 8 countries and has coastlines along the Mediterranean Sea and the Aegean Sea and the Black Sea. And there are the Taurus Mountains in the south and northern Anatolian Mountains. And uh, the Anatolian Mountains in the north offer stunning scenery and are popular for hiking and also skiing. And Turkey's terrain also includes fertile plains where agriculture is an important part of the economy. And there's also Bosphorus Strait in Istanbul, and it's a natural waterway separating the European and Asian sides of the country. That's what makes it unique because it's in the middle of Asia and Europe. And the climate of Turkey, uh, it's pretty. There's a variety of it, and like the coastal area of the Mediterranean and Aegean seas have a Mediterranean climate that is characterized by hot, dry, and uh, summers and mild, wet winters. And central Turkey experience more uh, snowy winter, and the Black Sea region has a more temperate and humid climate. And so Turkey has a very variety of climate in it. Okay, so the famous landmarks in Turkey, there is Hagia Sophia in Istanbul. It's an iconic building that has uh, served as a both church and also a mosque, but it's now a mosque. And the ancient city of Ephesus on the Aegean coast. It's one of the best preserved ancient cities in the world. And there's also Cappadocia that offers a magical experience with unique rock formations and hot air balloons that are really popular in Turkey. Uh, and there's the city of Troy, known for the legendary Trojan War many decades ago. And it's another historical site that attracts visitors and also foreign people from around the world. And most of the landmarks in Turkey are known for its uh, the rich historic uh, history and a very unique kind of building structure. And for the culture in Turkey, so Turkish culture is a mixture of many influences such as Ottoman, Byzantine, and also Greek. And the country is known for its warm hospitality and also where guests are often offered coffee or tea, and traditional Turkish music and dance such as whirling dervishes play an important role in cultural celebrations. And there are also popular Turkish cuisines such as kebabs. Uh, it's very famous around the world, and mezes and baklava are also popular worldwide. And Turkey is also famous for its markets, such as the Grand Bazaar in Istanbul, where you can find many uh, spices and handmade crafts there, with also a cheap price. And because Turkey is also uh, get what's it jajah by different countries before. That's why it has very diverse culture in it, and it's very unique for me. And the wildlife in Turkey. Uh, so Turkey has a very rich variety of wildlife. It's home for animals like deer, wild boar, and lynx, while the mountains are inhabited by ibex and bears. And the coastal areas provide a habitat for marine life, like dolphins, sea turtles, and fish. And Turkey is also an important stopover for migratory birds, making it a popular destination for bird watchers. Uh, and the country's national parks and nature reserves play a vital role in protecting its wildlife and natural beauty. And some said that in every street of Turkey, uh, there's at least two cats that's wild street cats that's roaming around the city. Okay, now for the sports in Turkey. So sports are an important part of life in Turkey, and people here will really enjoy sports because they have big body and muscles. And the most popular sport is football, and also, and there are many famous soccer clubs in the country. There's also basketball that is also popular, and Turkish teams and players enjoy success in European competitions. So they also go in competitions uh, in Europe, uh, and also there are traditional sports such as oil wrestling, where you wrestle, but with oil. So yeah, so your hand is soaked in olive oil, and it has a deep cultural roots. Turkey and also has a strong tradition in wrestling and has won many medals in international competitions, including the Olympics. Uh, and next, so here's the fun facts about Turkey. So the official name of Turkey is the Republic of Turkey, and the country is known for its unique location, connecting two continents, that is Europe and also Asia. And Istanbul was the capital of three empires, that is Roman, Byzantium, and Ottoman. Uh, and Turkey is also the birthplace of many historical figures, including Rumi and Mount Ararat, where Noah's Ark is thought to have been found. Uh, the country is also famous for natural wonders as the white travertine terraces of Pamukkale and the hot springs of Hierapolis. And maybe that's all from me. Thank you for watching my presentation until the end. Maybe that's all about Turkey. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.